The Imperial State Crown has been redesigned and restored over the centuries, but usually not because it had been broken. The precious piece of royal accessory is usually only worn on special occasions like the coronation of a new monarch and the annual state opening of Parliament. In 1845, the Duke of Argyll, Lord John Campbell, was carrying the crown towards Queen Victoria during the state opening of Parliament when it fell off the cushion. In her diary, the Queen recalled noticing that the crown was too heavy for the Duke and tumbled off the pillow just before he reached the throne. She later described it as all crushed and squashed like a pudding that had sat down. The empty frame of the crown is reportedly currently in the royal collection. The crown had been made for Victoria's coronation in 1838 by Rundle and Bridge, using a combination of new and traditional gems, and reportedly weighed 6 pounds, 1.17 kilograms. Read more. William and Harry support King Charles as they walk behind Queen's coffin to Westminster. Queen Victoria's crown broke in 1845 at the state opening of Parliament. Image, Getty. Queen Victoria was just 18 when she became a monarch. Image, Getty. Read more. Kate and Sophie seen in poignant pictures staring at Queen's crown bedazzled by hundreds of diamonds, pearls, sapphires and emeralds, as well as the infamous Black Prince's ruby. Victoria had first worn the crown at her coronation in 1838, however, by that time she had been ruling as queen for a year already after her uncle's death, King William IV, in 1837. The crown Queen Elizabeth II wore for her coronation in 1953 was also worn by her father, George VI, although the head size was altered to better fit Her Majesty, the design of which is believed to be based on Victoria's original crown. Queen Elizabeth's crown is reportedly slightly lighter than Victoria's, weighing in at roughly 3 pounds, 1.06 kilograms. The Imperial State Crown is currently atop Queen Elizabeth's coffin as it lies in state in Westminster Hall. The Imperial State Crown is atop Queen Elizabeth's coffin in the Palace of Westminster. Image, Getty. Since the restoration of the monarchy in 1660, it is believed that 10 versions of the Imperial State Crown have been made. There are only 3 people allowed to handle the Imperial State Crown: the monarch, the Archbishop of Canterbury during the coronation, and the crown jeweller who ensures the crown is maintained and secured when it leaves the Tower of London. Queen Victoria notoriously wrote detailed accounts of her daily life in her diaries, reportedly writing up until 10 days before her death. In 2012, her writings were digitized as part of a program to make historical documents from the Royal Archives publicly available. Her journaling habits reportedly started when she was a young princess of Kent at the age of 13. "Don't miss, all hell will break loose," Prince Harry told to scrap major project to honor Charles. Kate wears somber veil as she travels with Camilla to Westminster. Notice the hand gesture. William's motion to Meghan spotted in very poignant moment trending. Read more. Join me tonight in the Queen Liz. Just 5 years later she would become Queen Victoria after the death of her uncle King William IV. Victoria had turned 18 just 1 month before, narrowly avoiding a regency where someone else would have governed until she came of age. Unsurprisingly, the Queen recorded the day she ascended in her journals too, noting that her mother had awoken her at 6 in the morning claiming the Archbishop of Canterbury and Lord Cunningham wished to see her. Lord Cunningham reportedly told the young royal of her uncle's death earlier that morning, and that as a result she was now the monarch. Victoria reigned for 63 years, 7 months and 2 days, giving her the title of longest-reigning British monarch for a century. Queen Victoria reigned from 1837 to 1901. Image, Getty. Queen Elizabeth II surpassed her great-great-grandmother's reign on September 9, 2015. This year, Elizabeth also became the first British monarch to celebrate a platinum jubilee. The diaries covered an array of topics, from her daily doings, meetings with notable figures, her views on literature and affairs of state. Queen Victoria's journals can be viewed here.